Hey guys, it's Danielle. I have Joan of Arc. This is the draw and write. And I'm doing a solo playthrough, so I've got the solo cards here shuffled up. I did remove some other cards because I am doing the standard level. I have the location cards, which you're really supposed to have out as tiles, kind of like all laid out like level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna have them in piles. It takes up way too much space otherwise. And then in here we have a bunch of the follower tokens. I'm not going to refer to these by the name of them, but likely just the color. Only because I'm actually not familiar with all the followers and which like followers and their names, like what they are. So I'll just keep them in here. To start, you're going to put all the tiles in here, but you're not going to want to use 2 of them. So they're going to go into a holding area, and that's kind of where you would use, where you would put everything in the holding area into the empty bag once it's empty. All right, so I'm going to put that off screen so I don't get confused. And to start the game, you do take out 5. And it doesn't really matter. They kind of could just be bunched up, and that's okay. And then we'll just put the bag here. I have this side of the board. There's going to only be 4 of these beneficial deeds. The other side is for multiplayer, so we won't be using that for the solo mode. I'll be using a red dry erase marker. I did laminate this. I had to trim it a little bit because it doesn't fit the letter size laminator I have. So it looks probably a little smaller or less smooth on the edges because I did cut it a little bit. But anyway, we'll get started. The player always takes the first turn, and I get to choose one of these tokens, and then I can do an action that is noted here, one of these 6, depending on the follower I choose. Oops. So this one says I can mark one of these from left to right. I can mark any of those. For this one, I can draw a road starting from my Orleans, or I don't know how you say that word, Orleans. Starting from here, you can branch off and draw a road, and that's what that dotted line is. You could draw a road connecting to the next road, and anything that you passed, which are these bonuses, you gain. And then for this one, you can gain a coin or spend a coin and gain a trading post, and you simply just circle a trading post that you've gotten to with a road or river, and you can circle it. And with this, you gain a development mark. So on the development track, which is down here, you get to just mark something here, and then you gain some bonuses along the way. This one, you could gain a coin or mark a river connector, so you could cross the river in the blue areas and gain any bonuses that you pass along the way. And then lastly, with this one, you gain a coin, or you could buy a location, and that's where these location cards come into play. The locations do have a cost, and you'll be spending coins that you earn here to buy those locations. So locations 1 and 2 cost 1 coin. Locations 3, 4, and 5 cost 2 coins. Okay, so something to note as well is when you purchase a location, you must purchase a location that is either equal to or higher than a location level that's already been purchased. So if I purchase a level 1, I can purchase a level 2 one at some point. I can't purchase a level 2 unless I purchase a level 1 at some point. And same thing here, I can't purchase a level 5 if I've only purchased up to level 3. Hopefully that makes sense. So on my turn, let's just take a turn, and you'll kind of see how things go as I follow my steps. And so I think I'll go ahead and just keep it simple and take this red one, and that means I draw a road. So I will draw a road starting from here. I have some options, and I will go down here. So I pass this wheat, which I cross that off, and I pass this development track. So I mark off that square there. That was a simple one. Now Joan takes her turn. We'll draw the top card, flip it over, and we'll use this to tell us the priority of the tokens or followers that she will end up taking the action for. So starting from the top, we're looking for this one. Right now, there's nothing that matches this in these out of these four. So we'll move down. Nothing here. We don't have that blue one, but we do have this white one. So we'll grab this for Joan, and Joan will take this action. And that action will, well, all of Joan's actions will take place in this yellow section of your sheet. And so for that, you see this, you just circle one. So now she has one victory point. That's her turn. Oh, I do have to mark off. So every time you take one of these 4 followers, you do mark off on the track, and then you do the action that it tells you to take. Okay, now it's back to me. I get to choose one of these, and I say we should try to get some coins. So let's grab this one. Oops. And this will allow me to either grab a coin or buy a location. I'll just go ahead and get a coin. That was my turn. Joan gets to go. Starting from the top, looking at this. Perfect. We have one right here. We'll mark it on the track, and then we'll carry out the action of the shields again. Okay. Then it's me. I'll grab this one because it's the only one I can grab. And I'll use this for the development, which is this book, because that's the icon that matches there. So we'll mark this. And the bonus here is that I gain a coin. So I'll circle a coin. And just so you know, you have to fill it out from left to right, but you could also do it top to down. So I could do it like this. Because what's cool about this is that as you move across and circle the coins, you get the bonuses all the way to the right of the row. If you complete circling all of these in one row, you get the bonus at the end of the row. But as you can see the indication here, if you fill out an entire column with circles and then you've spent them by column, you get the bonus at the bottom, and you also get an extra bonus here if you're the first one to complete that column. So that's something to keep in mind, to be strategic on where you circle your coins, so that you can, you know, look at some of the benefits that you might actually get as you spend or circle your coins. Something similar here I'll mention in the warehouse. You complete a row, you get these bonus points. If you complete a column, you get these bonus, just these bonus actions, I guess. All right, so it's Joan's turn. Nothing to grab. We just refill the bag, the tokens here. So we always choose 5. So Joan's going to flip. He's going to look for a black, looking for a brown, looking for a gray, and there is a gray. So we'll mark off the gray. Is this the gray? Can't make it out. Let me see. Yeah, it is. So it's gonna mark that off, and it's gonna gain one of these bonuses. So it's gonna cross that off, and that will help with a multiplier at the end of the game. But anyway, it will also gain another one per this action here. Okay, my turn. I'm going to purchase something this turn, I hope. It doesn't look like I can. I don't have the right things here. But anyway, let's keep traveling and maybe we'll gain something. So I'll pull this token so that I can draw a road. And I'll draw a road going down here. And that marks off this one. So it's whatever that matches the icon here. All right, see what Joan takes. Starting from the top, she'll take the gray one, and we'll mark this again. And she marks one of these citizens for the A, so she got that. And then I will have to mark off one of these. Actually, it should be circled, so let me circle them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so with this icon, if I remember correctly, that means if I get it and she's already gotten this, I can't do it myself. But I'm not seeing where the A is on my sheet anywhere. So If you're aware of this icon here, let me know what happened. I believe that just means she circles one of these, and that's pretty much it. Okay, moving on to me. I'll choose this blue one and start drawing on a river. So river wise, I guess I'll do I'll work on branching out here. I gain a cheese in the warehouse. And then Joan only has one option, so we're just going to look at it here. It's going to cross out, unfortunately, one of the beneficial deeds. So it's going to cross the one on the left, starting from the left, and so I don't have access to that. So to explain the beneficial deeds, at any time, instead of I can actually use the follower I choose to mark off one of these and then gain the benefits of it, instead of using it the way this would be used, I believe. So yeah, that's how that works. So if I were to use one to mark this off, I would be able to draw a road, and then if I marked all three, I get the benefit in the yellow. But yeah, now I can't get the first one. All right, so it's my turn. We need to draw some more tiles or tokens here. Okay, there's 5. And now I'll be able to buy something because I have this follower. So this follower allows me to buy a location. So I'll spend 1 coin because I had to buy a level 1. Spend 1 coin and I'll buy one of these. And it's not really a deck, I can look at them. I think I'll get this one for the library. It's called library. And if I were to use moving forward, I could choose to use this follower and not take the action listed here, but instead take the action on my location. So I could do a location action. All right, so let's see Joan. So Joan's gonna look from the bottom and it's gonna do this one. And wow, this is a big one. So it's gonna mark this down. And then it's gonna circle one of these citizens, and then it's gonna mark off the letter C here. So I won't be able to get that bonus later. All right, my turn. I will choose to do this one, and I will choose to use it at a location, which means I'll mark off this and this. And with this A, oh, that's what that meant. So when I had the A, which card was it? Was it one of these? Oh, I don't remember. I thought it was an A, but I could be mistaken. Maybe I'm misremembering. I feel like I was like, oh, I don't see it, but was it something here? Oh yeah, here. So it gained this A, so that means I couldn't have. It's gonna cross this out for me, so I'm not gonna get that bonus. So that's what that meant here. Okay. All right. So that's what I did for me. I think that was the second one. And then Joan will go, and it's gonna go from bottom to top. It's gonna choose this one, and it's gonna cross out trading post 8. And we'll have to circle it on hers just to know that we did it. So that's what we'll do there. And then it's my turn. I only have this option, and I'll use it again at the library location, doing that, and I'll gain a coin. Okay, so now we have to refill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joan will go, and it's gonna go from the bottom to the top, looking for the blue, and cross that out. And then we're gonna look for this E, and it's gonna cross the leftmost one out. All right. So out of these, I'm probably gonna want to try to buy another location. I could buy a level 2. So I'll go ahead and choose this one to buy a level 2, and guess I'll spend 1 here and buy, I think I'll focus on the books. Okay, so now I could buy level 3 if I wanted to, but just to explain this card, if I were to choose a follower, I automatically, like a follower that matches this one, I automatically get to carry this out. I get to mark a book on my turn. It doesn't count as using an action per se. All right, so Joan, gonna go looking from the bottom. It's gonna take this and it's gonna cross out the 4. And so we'll have to mark that here. Okay. I have these, and I could buy another location if I wanted to, or I could start using more roads. So I think I'll go for the road just to expand my reach here. And we'll go here, marking off a cheese. Okay. So Joan's definitely going to do this one. So they're going to take one of these randomly, and I'm just going to shuffle real quick. And so she's going to take a level 3, which means now I could get a level 4. So she's gotten that. And she also marks off 2 of these. 1, 2. And in that case, also, we have to mark off... oh, it's actually not one of these tracks that she marks off. Okay. So it's back to me. And we have the last tiles in this bag. Oops. Ooh, there should be one more in there. Yes, there was. Okay. All right. Okay. For me, I think I will choose the blue. Now I'll mark some rivers. I'll go here. Mark that. Joan will also want to take this blue tile. And we'll mark one of these. For me, I'm gonna take this one, and I will, I think I will buy a location by crossing off 2 to buy something on the level, you know what? Yeah, I'll buy something on level 3. This one, the 2 rivers are always good. Okay, I've done that. Then Joan, we'll go for one of these for sure. I'm gonna cross off the 13. Okay, and then my turn will be this one, and I'm gonna gain a coin. Oh, and because I finished this column, I get to do this action as well. And I will mark off this one. All right. Okay. So, did I take this action? Yeah, I think I gained a coin, if I remember correctly. And now we have to refill. Okay, so let's see what Joan does. Oh, we need more tokens, right? Okay, so that means we actually have to refill the bag for the first time. And when we do that, we do mark down on our sheet just so we don't forget. And then we put the 2 that we set aside, and we take out 2 more, put on the side. I'll take out the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like I said, we mark down one of the bags. When we mark down the second one, that's when we score. So Joan is going to go from the bottom. Going to look for this one, but it doesn't exist. And it will choose this. Okay, so it'll mark that one. It'll also mark one of these. And then it's going to mark or circle one of these. Okay. For me, you know, I should probably get some postings because Joan has 3 and I have none. So let's see. Let's take... Oh, I can't even. None of them appeared here yet to do it. Darn. Okay. So I guess I'll do this. No. I'll use this one to use the two library books. And then when I take it, this triggers, and I get an additional one to do. So I'll mark it immediately for this, archives, and then library, I'll use the location and mark 2. And then I get a monk. With the monk, I will use it as the one that can give me a what do they call these? Oh my, what is it? Okay, let's see. A trading post, that's what it is. All right, so I'll spend 1 and make a trading post, and I'll make it at number 9. All right, so I've done that. Now it is Joan's turn, and she's run out of cards, and I think actually I needed to reshuffle her deck when I started a new bag. So let's shuffle, and then we'll flip. Joan's gonna start from the top. I'm gonna take this and go up twice on here, 1, 2. And then I'm gonna use this for the road and do this road. And then I will also gain 1 book or development track in one of these warehouses. I completed this column, so I get the reward here, which are 2 coins. So I'll circle 1, 2. Joan will have to take this token, and they're gonna cross off this beneficial deed, and also cross off this, and in which they get a monk. And we're playing a standard, so if it was a monk, it would do this action that's on the top of the deck, but I don't think we do that in the standard mode. Now we draw 5 more tokens for the followers. Ooh, wow, lots of that one, which is good because I need locations. So let's do that, and I will spend 2 of my coins to get a level 4. I'll get this one, which is a confessional box. And I guess it's duplicative of this, but I do get an extra one. Oh well. So we'll do that. And then I did mark off all of this column. So I will circle this, so I gain 1 of these because I'm the first person to do it. Joan didn't make me cross it out, and I get 2 books. 1, 2. All right. Joan will go from the bottom and take this one. It's gonna make a post at 5, so I won't be able to. Okay, and then my turn. I need some coins, so I'll probably just choose this for coins. Nope, I'll do this because I could trigger the 2 master here and get 2. Oh wait, no, it doesn't trigger. I have to use this as a location. Never mind. I will use this as coins and get 1. Joan will go from the bottom and go for this. Oh, okay, so they're going to take one of the level 1 cards away. So let's do that. Taking the windmill. And then it also circles one of these. All right. Then I will take the blue. I could use it for 2 rivers, which I think I will. I'll mark it here for 1 and then 2. And so that gets me this, and then gets me this. Okay. And get more follower tokens, and then it'll be Joan's turn. Okay. Alright, so it's going to start from the top. I'll be taking this one and make a trading post at 12. Okay, And then what should I do? Probably would be good to have more money, but I like this one. If I choose this one, I automatically get a book, which means I automatically get that symbol. And then I'll also use it for this location to gain 3 books. 1, 2, 3. And here I could buy a location. All right, so with this, I'll buy, oh wait, that's not location. There's a warehouse symbol. So I'll mark something on the warehouse, which will be this. It completes this column, which means I get a monk. If I get a monk, that means I could choose to do whatever I like with one of these. I'll do a trading post and I'll circle number 10. Okay. All right. And then Joan. I want that. I'll take this one. A trading post at 7. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm going to get to make many more trading posts. All right. Then I have these 2 to choose from. I'll go ahead and choose this and get some more rivers using the 2 master location. So that's do that and that. So I think that was just 1 river. I need to do 1 more river, I think. So it's a cheese and then a book. Okay, hopefully I didn't. I'm like blanking out on my turns. My memory is horrible tonight. I don't know why. Okay, then Joan's definitely gonna have to use this one, and it marks 1 citizen. Okay, all right, and we'll mark this. All right, we'll do this. 4, 5, and I do like this, so I'll grab it. Automatically do a book. I could do 3 books at the location. 2, 3, and now I get this. I do circle it. Joan goes from the bottom. I'm gonna take this, circle this, and then I'll choose to do, because I really want maximum points, so I think I'll just still go ahead and do this one. Gain a book for that archives, and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Joan. Starting from the top. It's gonna be this. So it's gonna take a 3. So one of these 2. I'll take the cheese factory, and then it's also gonna circle one of these. All right, and then finally this last one here. I'll do a trading post. Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't have money. Oh gosh. That's unfortunate. So with the trading post, I can't do anything. I'm gonna have to just gain money with it. All right. We have the last 5 for Joan to start from the bottom. It's gonna take this one, and then it's gonna do a monk, but I'm playing standard. I think I skipped that. For me, now I could do a trading post, I think. So I'll use this to do the trading post. Cross out 1, and then do a trading post here on 16. All right, and then because I did this column and cross it all out, I get a monk, and I also get this action. Then the monk I'll use to gain a coin. Say I choose one of those 3. Okay, going from the top. It's gonna be one of these. Gonna do a monk, but we're not doing that. My turn. I'll choose this to do 2 rivers at 2 master. So this will be 1, and we gain a book and a wheat. And then the second river I'll do is this one for the cheese. Okay, and then Joan is forced to do this one. And it's gonna take away a number 2, which is a trade route. And then mark off 2 of these. 1, 2. And then in addition, oh, nothing else happens. Okay. Now, I think we've run out of the bag. So we cross out the number 2. And that is pretty much the end game, because as it says here, the game ends after the bag has been emptied twice. So for the solo mode, it says tally up your victory points as usual and enter the values for Joan into her area. The total of all victory points for the marked farmers, boatmen, and knights. Okay. And then the total of the circled shields in Joan's depot. The total number of the circled trading stations and citizens multiplied by the highest marked development level. Okay, so let's start from the top for scoring. The total of all victory points for the marked farmers, boatmen, and knights. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, okay, so it looks like there's some things here. And then for this, it's going to be a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 21, 24. And then for this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 36. So let's add these all up. So 36 plus 24, that's 60, I think. 60 plus 10 is 70, plus total of 6 is 76. Let's double check that. So 36 plus 24, 10, carry the 1, so 60 plus 10 is 70, and yeah, 76. All right, and then for us, we'll go to the regular scoring page. And basically it says the player who built the most trading stations circled the citizen for this achievement. We definitely didn't have more, so we won't get that. Anyway, trading stations and citizens. You add up the number of your trading stations and of your circled citizens. So I have 1, 2, 3 trading stations. And circled citizens, I have I've got 1 that I see. Is that right? Just 1? I guess so, sadly. So just 1. All right, so that would be plus 4 and then times that. So I have so the highest is 5, because it says the highest relevant value reached, so which is 5 for me. Let me write that a little more clearly. So 4 times 5 is 20, and then we look at how many shields in the section. So we got, yes, the goods section. We didn't get any shields, so that's 0. And then we have them in the coin section. We also have 0. And then here for, what are these? Oh, the monks. I get 2, 3 plus 4 is 7, because I didn't use any of those. I still have those available, so I'll get those. And then for shields, I get 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, they're not good. So let's see what my score is. So I have 27 plus 3 is 30. That was terrible. Hopefully I played this right. So 30 versus a 76. Like, she more than doubled my score. But Anyway, even if I did play a little bit wrong, which I'm not sure if I have or not, this is pretty much how to play. My strategy was definitely off. Probably could have focused on more of the trading posts for sure, and then getting these citizens, which I don't know. I guess I ended up just getting one in this entire game. So I had to figure out the best way to go about that next time in my next game. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you think of this game. If you've played the original game of Orleans. Otherwise, yeah, I might do more playthroughs of this in the future. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed for more solo playthroughs. And I'll see you guys around. Thanks.